In this podcast episode, the convened a panel of three guests, Konstantin Kisin, Scott Galloway, and Daniel Priestley, to discuss the tumultuous state of global affairs, particularly focusing on the implications of Donald Trump's return to power and the precarious situation in the UK. The conversation spans a wide array of topics, including economic transitions, social dynamics, and the challenges facing young men today. Scott Galloway opens the discussion by reflecting on the significant cultural and economic shifts occurring in the United States. He notes a backlash against what he terms wokeism, suggesting that it has become an overcorrection to systemic issues like racism. Galloway argues that the American public is increasingly supportive of traditional views on gender and immigration, indicating a desire for a return to a more meritocratic society. He expresses concern over the rise of kleptocracy in the U.S., where wealth acquisition has become a primary focus, often at the expense of democratic values. Konstantin Kisin offers a contrasting perspective, emphasizing the importance of choice in the American political landscape. He argues that the election of Trump represents a clear choice between two distinct visions for the future, one that prioritizes national strength and economic prosperity. Kisin points out that many Americans are frustrated with the decline of their country and are unwilling to accept a weaker, less influential America. He highlights the economic struggles faced by many, particularly young men, who feel disenfranchised in a rapidly changing world. The conversation then shifts to the UK, where Daniel Priestley highlights alarming statistics regarding the exodus of millionaires and declining business confidence. He notes that the UK is losing its appeal as a destination for entrepreneurs, with many seeking opportunities in the US or other countries with more favorable business environments. Priestley emphasizes the need for the UK to redefine its role in the global economy, suggesting that it could either become a back office for the US or a low-tax haven. Galloway echoes these sentiments, expressing concern over the UK's energy policies and their impact on economic growth. He criticizes the ideological commitment to net zero emissions, arguing that it has led to higher energy prices and a decline in industrial capacity. Kisin adds that the UK's historical strength in manufacturing and energy production has been undermined by a focus on environmentalism that does not adequately address the needs of its citizens. A significant portion of the discussion centers around the struggles faced by young men in both the US and the UK. Galloway articulates a growing concern about the mental health crisis among young men, who are increasingly isolated and disengaged from society. He points out that many young men are opting out of traditional paths, such as education and employment, leading to a rise in depression and anxiety. This phenomenon, he argues, is exacerbated by societal narratives that often demonize masculinity. Kisin and Priestley both agree that the current educational and social systems are failing to prepare young people for the realities of modern life. Priestley emphasizes the need for a radical rethinking of the schooling system, advocating for a curriculum that equips students with practical skills and knowledge relevant to the future job market. He also highlights the importance of fostering resilience and adaptability in young people, encouraging them to embrace challenges rather than retreat into isolation. The panel also touches on the transformative impact of artificial intelligence and technology on society. Galloway warns that the rapid advancement of AI could exacerbate existing inequalities and create new challenges for the workforce. He argues that the focus should be on ensuring that young people are equipped with the skills necessary to thrive in an increasingly automated world. Kisin adds that the conversation around technology must also address issues of free speech and censorship. He praises Elon Musk's acquisition of X, formerly Twitter, as a potential turning point for free expression, while acknowledging the challenges that come with unregulated platforms. The discussion highlights the need for a balanced approach to technology that promotes innovation while safeguarding against misinformation and harmful content. As the conversation draws to a close, the panelists reflect on the evolving concept of masculinity in contemporary society. Galloway argues for a redefinition of masculinity that celebrates strength, responsibility, and the creation of value. He emphasizes the importance of modeling positive behaviors for young men, encouraging them to take initiative and contribute to their communities. Kisin echoes this sentiment, advocating for a return to traditional values that promote collaboration and mutual respect between genders. He cautions against the dangers of identity politics, arguing that a focus on individual identities can lead to division rather than unity. The panelists collectively express hope that a renewed emphasis on shared values and collective goals can help bridge the divides in society.